Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emiliano, and today we're going to be talking about something that quietly runs most of our lives: procrastination. And it's not just about scrolling on your phone or putting off homework, it's about understanding the why behind it. What exactly is happening in our brains that makes us choose comfort over progress? Now, we've all been there. You tell yourself, I'll start after one episode, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and Netflix is asking, are you still watching? Or maybe you stare at an assignment for 30 minutes, you open the new tab, and ended up deep in a YouTube rabbit hole about something completely different. Now, this isn't laziness, it's human nature. Every single one of us does it, and even the people that seem hyperproductive are guilty of it. So, what actually is procrastination? It's not a time problem, it's an emotion problem. When you procrastinate, you're not avoiding the task at hand. You're avoiding the feeling that comes with it. Maybe that feeling is boredom, frustration, or even fear. For example, a student might avoid studying because it reminds them how far behind they are. An entrepreneur might delay sending a pitch because they're scared of rejection. No matter what, your brain's trying to protect you emotionally, not sabotage you. Here's what's happening inside your brain. The amygdala, your fear and stress center, light up when you face a tough or uncertain task. It's the same part that reacts when you see danger. Meanwhile, your prefrontal cortex, which handles planning and logic, loses all control. You take that and you add dopamine to the mix. Every notification and TikTok scroll gives you a hit of pleasure. So, your brain literally rewires itself to prefer short-term relief over long-term success. That's why you might scroll when you know you should be doing something meaningful. Your brain's reward system has been hijacked. Most of the time, procrastination comes from three main triggers. One is the fear of failure. You tell yourself, if I don't try, I can't fail. For example, someone might delay applying for jobs because they're scared of being rejected. The second one is perfectionism. You want everything to be flawless, so you never actually start. Think of someone who spends hours designing a color-coded planner but never actually opens a textbook. Last is the lack of clarity. When you don't know where to start, your brain automatically freezes. It's like opening a 10-page essay prompt and instantly feeling your motivation evaporate. The good news is, if you can identify which one applies to you, you can start fighting back. So, how do you break out of it? Easy. You start small. The 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now. Whether it's washing a dish, replying to an email, or opening the document, small actions lower overall resistance. Next, you have to break tasks into micro goals. Instead of saying write an essay, say write the title, or just finish the first sentence. Once you start, momentum takes over. After that, you have to make sure that you reward progress, not perfection. So, what that means is you have to give yourself small wins, whether that's a coffee break, a walk, or 15 minutes on your phone after finishing a section. These small rewards will help you progress. Lastly, you have to plan triggers. You have to say something like, if it's 8 p.m., I'll open my laptop. This removes decision fatigue, so you don't have to think about when you're going to do something, you just automatically do it. A great example of this is when I try to go into the gym. When I first started, I would always dread going, so I made a rule. If I drive there and I walk inside, I can leave immediately. The trick was that once you were there, you wouldn't want to leave before you finish your workout. The hardest part about going to the gym was actually showing up. Another example of this is when I have big assignments, I always set a 15-minute timer, and the moment I start, my brain shifts from resistance to focus mode. It's like pushing a cart. It's hard to move at first, but once it's rolling, it's a lot easier. So, what's the big takeaway? Procrastination isn't about poor time management, it's about emotional management. We're not avoiding work, we're avoiding discomfort. But when you shrink the task and you reward the effort, and you start before you feel ready, you break that emotional loop. So, the next time you find yourself scrolling or putting something off, ask, what emotion am I trying to avoid? The moment you name that, it loses power. So, thank you all for listening. And if you took anything away from this, let it be that progress over perfection. If you start small, your future self will thank you.